always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep my...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esperanza Perita, aka Miss WIT. So guys, in this episode I'm going to share with you like just 5 inexpensive projects that you can do in your house to upgrade the look or just have like a house to a home. So guys, to start us off, let's start from my bedroom, because I think when I came into this house, that was the second project I tackled, but it should have been the first. So if you move into a house and you find that the bedroom has different colors, like, I don't know, maybe pink, red, maroon, and this is not your preference, you have an option of painting. Why am I saying this, guys? If you don't paint and you move out and you just stayed in the house with the same paint, they're still going to deduct money from your deposit and repaint because they have another tenant coming in. It doesn't matter if you painted, you didn't paint, they will deduct this amount, you know. Okay, you have an alternative of not painting and putting up a wallpaper. Wallpapers are somehow expensive. Okay, I don't know about you, but to some people they are expensive because you are talking about 2,300 for a roll and installation. And imagine one wall can't take one roll. It's not possible, you know. So you have an alternative of a wallpaper. For me, I went in with paint because I knew with paint, if I wake up the next day and I'm like, I don't like this black paint, I'm gonna bring in another bucket of paint and I'm gonna go ahead and paint, you know. And the best part of this is that I do paint myself. Guys, you can actually paint for yourself. You don't have like to hire somebody unless you're busy. But if you're just at home, you can paint. Like, it can take you maybe 3 days, but you'll just get a hang of it. And the best part is you have a brush and a roller. A roller makes it easier for you, but there are those places that a roller can't get to that a brush will come in handy. So you can actually paint your bedroom. For me, I painted my bedroom. I have an accent wall of nearly black, and I love it. I love how the bedroom turned up. It looks really amazing, and I can't wait to share with you a few clips of just how it looks. This is like my nightstand. It has my light, my tiny plant over here, and then another vase that I just painted. This is a wine bottle that I painted, and then some books over there, and then that is a candle, wherever candle holder. My carpet over there, over here, the carpet that I've been using ever since, and I am glad that it's actually matching my wall. I don't have like to fight or to go and beat Satan for me to get a new carpet. No. And then this side, guys, I moved my curtain to this side and to that side. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I know I have to paint the curtain rods black, but for now we are going to go with silver until mother notice. Okay, guys. Okay. And then when you look over there, you can actually see my beautiful plant is back at its best. Hallelujah. Second thing that you can actually do to upgrade or to facelift your house or to turn your house into a home is your kitchen. A kitchen is like the center of every household, you know. Every day, especially if you have a family, you just have to go in there. And if your kitchen doesn't give you those vibes, if your kitchen is not coming in handy for you to just like go ahead and say, okay, you know what, family, I'm preparing today this. You know what, guys, today I'm preparing this. If your kitchen doesn't give you those vibes, go ahead and do something about it. For me, when I moved to this house, my kitchen was my worst. Like, if I went to the kitchen to cook, I'll be there max 5 minutes. Why? Because the blue was just not my thing, guys. Especially when the cabinets was just like, what happened here, you know? So I went ahead and thought through the process, because it took me actually longer because I had to think through the process, especially because these apartments where I moved to, they really have strict rules and they have contracts. They have, I don't know what, because there's another form I signed when I came to this house that the agent actually came in and he was like, this chandelier is working, yes. 3 bulbs, yes. I don't know what, the wall sconce, I don't know what, like everything, guys, we went through with him. And then the things that were not working, he actually signed against that, and then they sent in people to come fix the things that I had mentioned that are not working. And when I asked him about like painting and everything, he was like, you paint, you don't paint. When you leave the house, we will deduct money for painting. And I was like, okay, now you're making sense. I'm gonna paint, I'm gonna go crazy, you know. So I asked him about the blue kitchen cabinets. He was like, maybe I will advise you because the MDF that was used to construct the cabinetry was blue itself. You understand? So like they bought the blue MDF. So he was like, if you paint over this blue MDF, when you move out, we are going to buy us like 2 or 3 sheets of MDF to come and bring back our blue. And I was like, wait, I'm buying MDF. You're not even asking me to buy paint. You're asking me to buy the MDF. And he was like, yeah, yes, that is what I'm asking of you. I was like, no, it's not happening. So I went to Instagram and I was talking to another dude and he was like, send me pictures. So I sent him pictures of my kitchen. He was like, that if that is MDF, you can't paint over MDF, or if you paint, it will take so many coats. And what if you move out? It was like, maybe wallpaper manenos. And then he was like, with wallpaper, when you have to pull it off, the garment sticky substance will remain on the MDF. I was like, no, I don't want that because these guys, their level of strictness and the money I paid for this house, I'm not going to let like almost half of my deposit go, man. Because that money, I could buy a shamba for myself, you know. So the guy was like, do this: buy plywood, cut to size, drill them, or you can use nails and put them on top of the blue and then paint over that. If not, put wallpaper over that because if you pull out the plywood, they remain with their blue, no stain, no nothing. I was like, wow, you are a genius. And guys, that is exactly what I did in my kitchen. You've seen through the process. I have gone ahead and bought the plywood. I went ahead and maybe drilled them in or screwed them in, painted over them, and you can't actually tell that that kitchen had blue cabinetry, you know. At the moment, it's just black and white. Okay, so you see guys, you need to think through the process too. So that was it for my kitchen. I love my kitchen. Tell me in the comment section what you love about my kitchen. For me, I love that it's actually neutral, black and white, and I'm just like trying to go ahead and buy like if it's appliances either black or white. If it, but I just know my fridge is gonna be gray, space gray like my car. I don't know why, but that space gray on fridges looks like really amazing. Yeah, my fridge is gonna be space gray. I'm gonna break, but it's still between the neutral colors, you know. I can get away with it. And my cooker may be black. And what else? Because many of my Nick toaster, I'm buying also another microwave because my microwave, I think it has served me for the longest time. It's acting up, so I'm gonna buy another microwave. Okay, apart from my kitchen, guys, let's come to my living room. Okay, I said the kitchen is the center of the house, but your living room also speaks volumes about you guys. When I came into this house, my living room was blue. Blue, orange. Was that orange or cream? I think cream and blue and guys, I can't even speak of that, man, but it was blue, like totally blue. Even me, I was about to turn to blue, man, but God saved me. So guys, I actually like did a tiny or a part 1 makeover for my living room. Because why did I do a part 1? Because part 2 involves furniture, you know. So part 1 basically was just painting, bringing in the main theme color, because walls can actually help you make a room look awesome, look big, look amazing, look inviting, look warm, you know. So for me, I went in with white everywhere, white every. I know I might be getting some accent wall, but for now, because I don't have my seat on my couch, I still do not know which side I want my accent wall to be on. Is it this side or that side? And to me, like my instincts, my gut is just telling me that is the wall, the one opposite me. Why? Because this one behind me is already busy. I have the entryway mirror there, I have the dining mirror there, and adding an accent wall here, it will look chaotic. So I decided that I'm gonna wait until I bring in my couch, because that is what like just turns things upside down in your house. Because if you bring in the best couch, yani you just go from 0 to 100 real quick, you know. So I'm torn in between couches, because you know I really loved Kamalionda couch. I love, oh my goodness, I can't cry. This couch is in my heart. But what I told myself, I'm not buying a 500 G's couch to a house I'm renting. So I'm gonna hold on that thought. But I could buy 100k couch and bring it in here, right? Because it's not a big deal. So the couch that I'm scouting for, it has like side tables within the couch, and I've already sent the picture to different people, and I'm just looking at who will give me a better deal so that I get started on it. And somebody will be asking, why don't you just send Kajoni, your guy? And I'm just like, I feel like this couch is too sophisticated for him, and I don't want, because with the couch it's all about the finishing. It's not about the framework and everything. The finishing is what speaks volume. So I will skip this part for Kajoni, but there's a project that I'm working on doing with him. But for the couch, I'm gonna skip him on that. So yeah. So my living room, basically I painted white and everything. And the day I painted white, guys, everything just turned. I was just like, is this what I've been missing? Because I was in the house for almost two weeks before I painted. And it was just like, oh my goodness, this is what I was missing, man. So apart from like painting your living rooms, another thing you need to just say that can help you improve or upgrade the look and feel is your couch, your coffee table, your curtains, your carpet, and things like those. Like just the small things, guys. And how can you make your room, because I know people have couches that are beautiful, have coffee tables that are beautiful, but they feel like their house is just cramped, their house is just like I don't know what. First thing, just go in with a coat of paint. If you don't go in with a coat of paint, call a wallpaper guy to come do their thing. But I don't know about wallpaper. Me, I won't talk much about wallpaper, because the last time I was involved with a wallpaper, wherever, it was in my red house. I call it a red house, the one that had red walls, red what. So I'm not going to talk much about that. So that was the last time I actually like did wallpaper things myself. And you can like just try. And these things with paint, guys, it is not going to cost you as much, because one roll of wallpaper plus the installation is 23 to 500 depending with who you're talking to, right? And the same paint, that is like 4 liters of paint, which is more than enough. You will paint it a battle you will use on other projects. It's the same amount, 2300. So you look at the logic and you're like, let me just paint, you know let me just paint. So that's why I'm telling you inexpensive ways to like upgrade or just like enhance your look and feel for your house. So yes. And for my kitchen, guys, if I tell you it costed me 4,000 to do my kitchen makeover, you won't believe it, right? Okay, you will never believe it. It was 4K. Why? Because the painting I was using, I only bought an undercoat that was 250, that is within the 4K. But the paint, the one that's made from my bedroom, is what I used to paint all over the shelves and cabinet. Another thing that you can do for your house, guys, is construct your own furniture. A good example is this DIY TV stand just behind me, guys. Who can say that I, Miss Sweet, constructed this? Obviously no one, because you are not even sure that I did this, right? So basically, if you remember, I'm actually going to insert a video of what I had previously. Previously, this was just like a framework of my previous entertainment center from the other house. My awesome one bedroom, hallelujah. That house is still in my heart, actually. So this one was a piece of that entertainment center, but it was now standing the other way, vertical here, because now it's horizontal. So when I moved to this house, I didn't have a TV stand, and I couldn't put my TV down because my TV is tiny. So I was like, how do I go about this? I took one piece, because there were two pieces, this one and the other one, that you will see later. So this piece, I just put it here, and it was just on the floor. My TV was up there. We were surviving, enjoying, but something told me, what if you just upgrade the look and feel of this thing that you are calling it a DIY, whatever? I was like, how? So I started Googling how people make entertainment, these TV stands. I Googled, I was like, the framework is already here. Why do I have to go give somebody my 12,000 to buy same thing that I have here? So I was like, how much do I have at the moment? And I was like, no, I don't have any money to put on a DIY project, especially at upgrading a TV stand. So what did I do, guys? What did Miss Sweet do? I had a few pieces of DIY, of MDF, what are they called? MDF. I had plywood. I had like nails. I have a nyundo. I have screws. I have what? I was like, let me bring everything together and see what will work and what will not work. So I started on this project, and I actually shared with you. You saw the process, how it went. and I actually left it halfway because I felt like this to Nini, I needed something big. And I visited a friend, and he was like, you know what, I see you doing DIYs, and I have here these pallets, two pieces of pallets that I was about to just like throw away because zinanijazia nyumba for nothing. I was like, this is what I've been waiting for. Give me, twende, weka kwa boot, because I had my car. Weka kwa boot. And I got. So I came here, I got my measurements, I went to my local guy, and I was like, I need you to cut me pieces of 1 by 1 from these pallets, and please, this is the height. The guy did that. I paid 300 bob for cutting these pieces and everything. And guys, look at it. And I can tell you point blank, guys, the only amount I spent on this DIY TV stand was 300 bob. The one I spent on cutting this ones. Any other thing, it was in my house. I had the paint, I had the nails, I had the hinges, I had the screws, I had everything except the manpower just like to chop off these pieces. 300 bob on this. And now, if I have to upgrade and buy another TV stand, which I doubt I'll be doing anytime soon, but eventually in the near future I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna sell this one, and I'm not gonna sell it at 300 bob. No, I put my blood, sweat, tears, and my 300 bob into it. I'm not gonna sell it for 300 bob. No, I will have a price by then. But for now, imagine it works perfectly. I'm actually like asking myself, why did I even think of this earlier? You see? So here we go, guys. Another thing or another project that you can do in your house to make it awesome is do something about your entryway. We have different inspirations about entryways. People have beautiful mirrors. I don't know, you see who has what, the circular mirrors, the square mirrors, the weird shapes mirrors, like everything, you know. For me, I was like, I can do a DIY for myself. And guys, for me actually, doing a DIY, it's not like I don't have money to, I think, go out there and buy what. Sometimes I like to keep myself busy. And when I'm just sitting here, I can't just sit and let somebody do things for me, because sometimes I feel like, what if they don't do it to perfection the way I want it, you know? So sometimes I end up doing my own things, because if I will tell you guys, doing a DIY needs money, especially if you don't have materials and ABC and everything, it needs money. So, and it's just that maybe the money I spent doing a DIY is a quarter. It's 3/4 of what I would have paid for that thing to be brought into my house, you know. But for me, I enjoy like just doing these things for myself. So remember when I did my entryway mirror? Of course, you remember. How can you forget that? So I did that bubble mirror. It took me time, guys. It took me time. Why? Because I really wanted it to be perfect. I really wanted it to look awesome, because my entryway is the place where that any other person that is coming to my house, they go through there. And if my mirror and everything there was not perfect, it will make no sense. You understand? So I went in with my bubble mirror, made it awesome, spray painted it black because my walls were white. And guys, to tell you that the place looks really amazing, and I only spent money on the balls. The balls themselves, I got some for 200, some for 100. So I can't actually say that that thing actually took a lot of my money. If I spent so much on that area, maybe 3,000, maybe, but I don't think tunafika at 3K. And I have a beautiful entry mirror. I have a beautiful entryway. Like, if you go there and I tell you that I spent 3K or less, you will be like, what do you mean? You see, guys, you can actually do things for yourself, things to upgrade the look and feel for your house, things to make your house look awesome with zero budget. Why am I looking for the experience? Because in the near future, guys, me, I'm looking at interior design being my main hustle, you know. And with the interior design, it's not just all about the structure is looking like this, bringing this couch, you need to understand how this couch is being made. Because imagine you employ somebody, they don't see through your dream. Are you even like building, or are you even living your dream? Imagine you're not, so you need to know even the tiniest details. That's why for me, having to do a DIY for myself, having to transform my house on my own, feels like I'm experiencing this. Because the time that will come when I want to look for my first client, do you know what my portfolio will be? It will be my house, you see? So, like, guys, you can do basically anything to upgrade your house, anything. It doesn't matter like at all, sijui nini. If you have the hands, you have the heart, go for it and upgrade your house. You will actually enjoy. It will save you lots of money. With that, allow me to end this vlog because I think I talk too much and somebody say, Miss Sweet, you talk too much. Yes, I talk too much. Yes, I talk too much. So guys, from me, Miss Sweet Peace, and I'm out. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.
Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on the roof all by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell?